Some say evil is made. Others believe it's born. Today, we're diving into chilling stories that prove sometimes darkness can live even in the smallest of hearts. This is the top 10 most evil kids in history. Let's begin from number 10. Number 10. John Venables and Robert Thompson, United Kingdom, 1993. They were just 10 years old when they shocked the world. John Venables and Robert Thompson lured 2-year-old James Bulger away from a shopping mall in Liverpool. What followed was unthinkable. They tortured and killed the toddler in a crime so horrific, it forced the United Kingdom to rethink how juvenile justice should work. These weren't adults, they were schoolboys. And yet, the cruelty they showed left an entire nation haunted for decades. Number 9. Mary Bell, UK, 1968. Just one day before her 11th birthday, Mary Bell took a life. Not once, but twice. She strangled 2 young boys, ages 3 and 4, in Newcastle. When questioned, she showed no emotion, only curiosity. At her trial, experts described her as psychopathic but disturbingly intelligent for her age. Mary Bell became the face of innocence lost forever. Number 8. Eric Smith, United States, 1993. He had bright red hair, freckles, and a smile that fooled everyone. 13-year-old Eric Smith was known as the quiet kid, until one day he lured a 4-year-old boy named Derek Roby into the woods. What happened next was brutal beyond words. When police found Derek's body, the town of Savona, New York, would never be the same. Eric later confessed and said he didn't know why he did it. Some evil, it seems, doesn't even understand itself. Number 7. Jasmine Richardson, Canada, 2006. Jasmine Richardson was just 12 and in love. Her boyfriend, Jeremy Stinky, was 23 and obsessed with vampires. Together, they planned the ultimate act of rebellion, murdering her entire family. In April 2006, they carried out the plan, killing her parents and younger brother. When arrested, Jasmine showed no remorse. Instead, she smiled. She said, "I loved him." Love can be the cruelest kind of madness. Number 6. Joshua Phillips, United States, 1998. He was 14 when he became a killer. Joshua claimed it was an accident, that he panicked after striking his 8-year-old neighbor, Maddie Clifton. But when her body was found, hidden under his bed for days, the story changed. The evidence showed deliberate harm. For days he slept above her body, pretending nothing had happened. A chilling reminder that evil can wear the face of a normal teen. Number 5. Lionel Tate, United States, 1999. He was 12, but his actions were brutal enough to earn him a life sentence, the youngest in modern U.S. history. He claimed he was just wrestling with a 6-year-old girl, but her injuries, a fractured skull, broken ribs, and internal bleeding, told another story. This was no accident, and while many argued he was too young to understand what he did, the law saw otherwise. Number 4. Jordan Brown, United States, 2009. He was 11 years old when he committed a crime that stunned America. Jordan Brown shot his father's pregnant fiancée as she slept. The motive? Jealousy? Anger? Confusion? Nobody knows for sure, but when police questioned him, Jordan barely blinked. At 11 years old, he was tried as an adult, and though his sentence was later overturned, the question remains, what makes a child pull the trigger? Number 3. Craig Price, United States, 1989. He was 15 and already a serial killer. Craig Price murdered 4 of his neighbors, including 2 children, in Rhode Island. The brutality was unspeakable. Multiple stab wounds, rage beyond comprehension. When caught, Craig laughed during interrogation. He mimicked the screams of his victims. Even years later in prison, he showed no remorse. Some evil only grows stronger with time. Number 2. Alyssa Bustamante, United States, 2009. She was 15, beautiful, and brilliant. But behind that sweet face was a fascination with death. Alyssa Bustamante lured a 9-year-old neighbor, Elizabeth Olton, into the woods, then strangled her. Days earlier, Alyssa had dug 2 graves just to see what it would feel like. Afterward, she wrote in her diary, "OMG, I finally killed someone. It was amazing." When the diary was read in court, even seasoned officers cried. Her motive wasn't revenge. It was curiosity. Pure, cold curiosity. Number 1. Edmund Kemper, United States, 1964 to 1973. You may know him as the co-ed killer, but few remember his first victims were his grandparents. At 15, Edmund Kemper shot them both just to see what it felt like. After being released years later, he went on to murder 6 female students and even his own mother. He was tall, polite, intelligent, and utterly remorseless. Kemper's story forces us to ask a terrifying question. Can someone be both genius and evil from birth? He wasn't a monster created by the world. He was born one. Evil doesn't always hide in the shadows. Sometimes it smiles at you in class, plays on the playground, or sits quietly at the dinner table. The stories of these children remind us that innocence and darkness can live side by side, until one wins. This has been the top 10 most evil kids in history. If you found this video chilling, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories that explore the darkest corners of the human mind. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.